the podcast we're doing for Greyville, and it's on the poly track Friday night, 6th of December. As you know, the poly is standard, but I've got a big update for you. It looks like they've ripped up the poly track, and I believe that means that there will be not much of a golden highway anymore, which is very useful information because it means that the draw now becomes particularly relevant, because if you're drawn on the outside, you can't get that run down the outside fence, which a lot of horses were looking for. So the outside draw is a big disadvantage. We've got a barrier trial, that's the first at 10 to 5, and then we've got the first race is a maiden plate, 1,000 meters at 20 past 5, and it's an absolute two-horse race. Quant Master is 7 to 10 with Marcus aboard, should win. Noble beat, big danger. Don't leave this out of your play. Kamalo's got a big chance on this one, and Noble beat for the Comnider yard. Race 2, maiden plate, 1,200 meters. First leg of the place accumulator. I think there's a four-cornered contest. Solicitor General ran a cracker last time with Calvin Abib. Now gets Kanya Sakai. He's not as good as Calvin, and it will be interesting to see how he goes. Maldives improved and gets the blinkers with Ashton Aries. Perfuri. Ashton Aries got to be the longest serving apprentice I've ever heard. I think he's been going forever. Perfuri, Glenn Cotson, Jabu Jacobs rides. The claim 4 is going to help that. So that's got to have some sort of chance. And Great Guy might be the find of the race. Kings Road didn't run a bad race either. But I think you only need 2 or 3 of those for your PA. Race 3 is the first leg of the pick 6, 1,400 meters, maiden plate, absolute two-cornered contest. 3, Bold Phoenix with Marcus, and 4, Mount Anderson with Keegan DeMello. If you're looking to put in others, very slow barrier trial, Golden Gladiator. Teichmann looks to be the best. Play the Punters, another slow barrier trial. That used to be called Mon Cherie. I don't know why they changed the name. Anyway, Teichmann would be the next if I was going to put a third horse in. Race 4, maiden plate, 1,400 meters, and Lundy's Lad looks like the right horse here, but very disappointing to get beaten easily last time. But I told you, Open Sea was the best maiden in South Africa. So, Lundy's Lad's got to have a big chance. Tom Bombadil, Master of Destiny, and Stanton Street with Let's Blaze are the next best. But I'm going to take my chances and back Lundy's Lad. Got the draw, got lots to like about him. And Keegan DeMello is a top rider. Race 5, maiden plate, fillies and mares, 2,000 meters, absolute four-cornered contest. This Blushing Diamond's the highest rated horse in the race. Crimea has got very good form, but was very disappointing last time, but gets on Marcus. That's a huge up. Excessive Grace, she ran very well. We went for her last time and she got beaten by Ruby Slippers. She just didn't get to it. I thought that Woodley made an error in not getting after Ruby Slippers earlier, and that got the first run on him. Siberian Sunset goes into the play, and Annenberg from the Dennis Dry yard with DeMello on it gets a big chance. Race 6, Progress, 1,800 meters. I like Pollard. He's my banker on the day. I really like the look of him. I think that he'll win this. What else is there? Well, Rail Trip, it looks like he's held. If you go back in the Pollard form, he's held by Pollard. Sea Venture, Warren Kennedy, Gavin Van Zyl, got to have a chance. Jane Aswan Kwa ended up winning last time, but looks a lot weaker than what is meeting today. Race 7, Merirator 78, 1,700 meters. And you should be able to get by with a few horses here. I'm going to put in as many as possible, but High Green with Kamalo, huge runner. Williams Land, Canama, DeMello, 8 Crawn 8, you know, that's the Australian office. Techno Captain, he's been a model of consistency. He's got to go in. Gentleman's Way, doesn't know how good this horse is. Remember, he beat Contmaster when he won his maiden, and he looked outstanding that day, and they didn't fancy him. On the way to the start, funnily enough, I thought he looked different class. So they've got to go in there. Race 8, Fillies and Mares 84. They go 1,600 meters. And this is a three-cornered contest, not 2. Dancing Feather looks like the right horse, and everyone's going to go with that one. I think Electric Surge is a huge runner with Marcus aboard, drawn 2. And Filet, Kamalo, drawn 4 for the Nell yard. Nell seems to have taken the non-Gareth Wright route, and I think that might lead to some success. Red Owl got to have a chance with Peterson claimed 4. Good day's racing. I hope you enjoy it at Scottsville, at Greyville at least.